We're back with another Sherbie Struggles. I'm joined by Fajiggles, per usual, because it's not a Sherbie Struggles if her best friend is not struggling with her. And today, audience, we bring you, yes, you, my loyal audience, all 200 of you, we're talking about fan fictions today. If you're new to the channel, my name's Princess Sherbert, also known as Sherbie. I'm unhinged as fuck. I'm a little drunk tonight. Let's get into it. I know I make you laugh.
Oh, yeah,
I get
dude.
it. I'm so funny to you. T.
Tea.
Yeah, today we're talking about our
Tea.
Today we're talking I fucking hate you sometimes. Today we are talking about our favorite fan fictions, our favorite tropes, everything fan fiction, everything girly. This is a girly safe place. Post your unhinged comments. Share your favorite unhinged fucking fan fictions. We do not judge. We listen and we support your fan fiction. A little background. At least I have been reading fan fiction since the ripe age of like 13. Maybe 12 even. Pre-AO3. Even a little bit pre-Wattpad. Because I was on fanfiction.net.
Ooh.
When we were using fruit for tags. If it was a lemon, you knew you're getting jizz. Just saying. Reading porn, I should have not have been at that age of, and the worst part is, it was like Avatar The Last Airbender. That's how I fell down that rabbit hole. Yeah. It was Zutara fan fiction. Just crazy ass shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know about.
I
Go
started
ahead.
on Wattpad personally. Yeah, I started on Wattpad personally. You know, I unfortunately fell into that hole of that hole where they shipped YouTubers together. That's
I remember.
where I fell. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, at the ripe age of what, 12, 13, somewhere in there.
We do not condone unconsented shipping. If your favorite asks you nicely to not make porn of them, please don't make porn of them.
Yeah.
Don't know why we have to say that.
To be fair, the YouTubers that I read Wattpad stories about were that's not the one you're thinking of. It was two YouTubers that were very they fucked with what people were doing basically. They weren't
That's
in a
fair.
relationship, but they didn't care. So that's what that was. But anyway,
I remember, because we're going to talk about, we have to talk about it. We were on YouTube at a young age. Septiplier drama. We're talking about fan fiction. We have to mention it. That shit got crazy. As a girly who still loves fan fiction,
Yes.
I don't read fan fiction with real people. Only characters, only fandoms. I don't read about actual people, because I would not want you guys making porn of me. You might someday. I prefer if you didn't, but I can't stop you. You know, free will is a thing. You're going to hell, personally. But again, free will is a thing. I remember when we all know what I'm talking about. That one bitch, and I'm gonna call her a fucking bitch for this, who would go to cons and try to have them sign smut fan art of them.
smut.
Smut.
Nasty fan art, dude.
Now you'd be like, she'd be canceled immediately now. This day and age. Clutch of pearls. I don't have my pearls on, but I could. That was a wild time to be alive.
Yeah, because, innocently, it started out as, they didn't really mind at first. I mean, it didn't seem like it anyway. When it was just super, not crazy smutty, they were just making haha fun of it. And that's when I was kind of, into it a little bit. I was like, oh, it's cute, it's fun, whatever. And then this bitch came along and made it a whole thing, dude. I'm pretty sure they, unfollowed, they stopped making videos together because of it.
I don't know if it's
Pretty
been
sure.
confirmed, but I think that was the gist of why.
Yeah. Because they just got so uncomfortable about it, you know?
Wouldn't
but
you?
Yeah, that was a...
Oh, shit, sorry. My mic dropped. I mean, okay, like, if it was us, I feel like me and you would make videos and make fun of it. Personally.
Yeah.
But, like, say, like, okay, me and Pookie Bear. I would fucking not...
Mm-hmm.
I would distance myself from that immediately.
Yeah.
Because that's insane. Do you just like mimicking what I do as movements, I've noticed?
it was just... I liked it.
Like, no. Party in the
My
Red
bad,
Sea.
G. My bad.
No, it's just funny to me. And you can't, as I'm talking about this, we're gonna get into the more fun facts about fanfiction, don't get me wrong. Please, disclaimer, be careful with your fanfictions, is the point I'm making. These, like, if you're writing about real people, these are not, like, YouTubers are people. Celebrities are people. They are not just there for your entertainment, they have lives outside of your weird, freaky bullshit. I know there's some 13-year-old out there who's going to be like, no, you don't understand. It's fine. You do not have the frontal lobe to understand what you're doing wrong. You probably should be making funny fan fiction at 13 anyways. I'm just going to let you know, that's a little fucking weird. As someone who did it, looking back, it's fucking weird. Like, you don't even legally have consent.
We need to read ours.
I don't want to read my fan fictions, because, like, my issue is it's always, like, I would be like, dialogue, da-da-da-da, dialogue, da-da-da, and then if for some reason in my head, and I know it's not that way, but it feels like, she said this, he said that, this happened, then penis and vagina. That's how it reads to me.
That's what mine are. That's how mine are, too.
And it's like, I know I try to write dialogue, but then my brain is just straight into porn. Maybe because I'm single, my brain is just, like, porn, but... And as we say this, I have never written fanfiction about real people. Have you? I was gonna say, I don't think you have.
Well, okay. I wrote one a long time ago, and it was basically a reader, me, a famous YouTuber at the time, but it was so juvenile, like, it was stupid. You know,
it's not like now where it's like, dude, this is like fucking,
it's
like...
not dirty.
No, yeah. I mean, I should say,
dirty,
I've never...
But, like...
No. I can't even read real people fanfiction. It freaks me out.
You want to know a funny fact? There is a interview out there of Michael Sheen that talks highly about fanfiction. Like, he loves fanfiction because it's like a way to, like, you know, put your creativity out there. He writes his own.
That's me.
You
could see me writing Princess Sherbert fanfiction.
Yes,
no.
he loves fanfiction about him and everything. Like, he loves it, and that's insane. I love it.
I'm not saying, like, as a YouTuber, I will say, if you write fanfiction of me and you, I'm gonna take it tongue-in-cheek. You write fanfiction of me and Fajiggles together, again, it's gonna be funny to me. Do not write me with other people that you think I'm involved with or want to be involved with, because I don't want someone else in that mess, is the issue. I don't want to be held or feel responsible. I'm responsible for this bitch across from me. That's it. That's all I'm responsible for. Do not add, like, another fucking YouTuber or your friends or something where it's like, okay. And don't be a minor doing it. I don't fuck with minors. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. I'm sorry.
I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. That was good.
Anyways.
That was good. That was quick. I like that.
But on the lighter note, we will get into what we do love. Because like I said, we've been on fanfiction sites for fucking almost a decade now. I am now 24. Fajiggles has just turned 24 in December. We've been on fanfiction sites for over a decade. We know what you're doing, and we support it. We will be talking about our favorite tags, tropes, you fucking name it now. I just want to get that out there to be like, hey, don't be fucking weird about people. Because I know there's going to be someone out... It's the same thing with my character AI video where people will be fucking weird in the comments. So we gotta put that out there at least. Because then I'm not responsible. You want to be fucking weird, you're fucking weird, that's not my problem now.
We listen and we don't judge to an extent.
Fajiggles listens, I judge. I want to talk about we go back to this trope every time we want to read about our, like, favorite characters. Like, what trope stands out the most to you?
Well, I think it's gonna basic bitch fucking answer.
We listen, we don't judge.
I love enemy to lovers, and is slow burn considered a trope?
Yes, it is a trope. I don't think it's basic because I'm straight to porn, but
I am a bitch for a slow burn, bro. I love them because, like, it builds and builds and builds and builds, and then it's finally like bam, and you're like, yeah, you know.
I
you're
like
kicking
the
your
idea.
Feet at 1 a.m. finally getting to it, and
it's not a slow burn, but it's like a medium burn where it's like, okay, you're 10 chapters in, and then there's something happening. I personally don't like slow burns where it's like, I'm 20 chapters in, we don't even have a kiss yet. I hate that. Too slow. I like a good fire, if that makes sense. A good, you want the fire to keep going, but you don't want it to just fucking or sizzle. In my opinion, if you haven't even gotten a kiss in the first 20 chapters, the fire's out. I'm done. I'm scrolling through looking for porn now.
See, that's where I go opposite with it, because, like, I feel like if you're, like, halfway through the book and they've already kissed and done whatever, then you're, like, reading and you're like, what's the point now? Like, what? Yeah. Where are we going with this? That's my thought on it, but I don't know. Obviously, like, anyone can have their own type of...
I should also say, I don't read super long fan fictions. Like, I'm not 100 chapters in. I'm reading, like, 30 to 40 chapters only once, to be fair. If they're completed, that's my bread and butter. I don't need fucking... It takes, like, 5 years to write a book. I'm sorry, if I want that, I'm gonna go to a book series I like.
Absolutely. I understand that. When I'm looking on AO3 anyway, I look for completed ones, but I try to find longer ones.
Kit, I'm doing something, babe. It's like scratching the cat tree as you're speaking.
I can kind of hear it. It's not coming over very loud, if that helps any.
Don't get on the computer! Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Just...
No, you're good. I do personally look for the longer ones, though. Like, I love complete series. Like, I hate finding a series that isn't complete, which I get. Like, you don't want to finish your book, whatever. I'm not gonna sit there in the comments and be like, you need to do this. You know what I mean? But, like...
Right.
I try to find finished ones because, like, I want a story, you know? I don't know. No.
And that's fair. If that's your style, that's your style. We're two different people. We can talk about it when it comes to, like, it shows in dating. Fajiggles is much, I don't want to say much, but, like, I've noticed, kind of date friends, if that's a fair assessment. Yeah. People you are already comfortable with. I am like, okay, are we friends or are we dating? I need that clear... that line does not cross for me usually. I'm very, like, you're either my friend or we're dating. I'm not gonna have this, like, banter back and forth as a person. Mostly because I don't like wasting my time, and that feels like a time waster to me, personally. I'm not saying Fajiggles personally is like, I need to be friends with them first. I think that's just how that happens for you as a person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right.
So maybe that's why we like that, like, fan fictions, because for you, you're like, oh, this is my relationship type, and then I'm just like, are we dating? What am I doing? Am I single or not? You gotta let me know, babe.
I'm like, I gotta get to know you first, like, we gotta figure this out first, and then, you know.
Yeah. Sherbie's like, I will get to know you while dating. I'm not saying we have to fuck right away, don't get me wrong. But, like, there has to be some involvement as we're speaking about this.
Right.
Because, like, I'm going to get to know you in a very different way than I'm going to get to know a friend. I get to know a friend, it's a much longer burn. If we're dating, I'm going to be like, what are your parents like? Because eventually, I'm probably going to have to fucking meet the fuckers. I need to know! What am I getting into here?
Oh, wow. Love that.
And that's why I'm
Not wrong.
single.
Now that's the first time you've ever pointed that out, and it makes so much sense.
What, how I am as a person? Or just, like, the different, like, porn,
No,
or, like
the
fanfic?
No, like, our dynamic on relationships. Like,
Yeah.
like how you compared the two. That's crazy how that actually, like, jives.
Yeah, when you're 25 and you've known your best, or 24, I'm not 25 yet. When you know your best friend for 20 years almost now, you pick up on, like, how, like, the differences you have as well as the similarities. If you don't know the difference between you and your friends, you're not that close as friends. Sorry. You're not as close as you think you are. I think that's why, like, you like a slow burn romance. I'm much more into the, what, slow burn? What burn? Like, what's slow? Fast burn.
What's on fire?
Because I will always say, like, as someone, as we're talking about dating, it goes into dating styles. This is not a bad thing when I say this. Fajiggles has technically dated more than me. Like, if you look at a span of, like, men. Or women, even. Number-wise. But, like, when it comes to relationships, I've been in relationships longer. Because it's one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that also helps add into that dynamic of what we like in fan fictions. Because
True.
For me, it's like, what, I don't need a slow burn, in a way. It's like, I'm not looking for, like, I might be into slow burns more now as a single person, if I'm not busy enough. Sometimes I'm on fanfiction, I'm like, I just need to jizz. I'm sorry. I need to just get to the point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like skipping the intro to porn. You know when you're on Pornhub and it's like this long-ass intro where it's like, get to it! Get to the fucking...
You're more of a what? You're more of a one-shot girly.
I am. I love a good one-shot. I love a good one-shot. I forgot the name of it, but that is... You're right. I'm more of a... Ooh, one chapter and it's all porn? Hell yeah. I'm changing my camera
fact,
light real
I've
quick.
never read a one-shot before.
Oh, there's so many
Never.
good ones. I'm talking goosh. There's so many good ones. Oof.
I don't know, because when I'm reading fanfic... Okay, I guess this can be the difference between us two. When I'm reading a fanfic, I'm not reading it for the, like, super duper duper, like, detailed intimate scenes, I guess. Like, I'm not.
Talk
like,
to the hand.
Yeah, I know. Not... I'm a fanfic
Miss,
person.
I have a boyfriend. So yeah, okay.
No, that's not why, but okay.
I know. It's just funny to say to you. Taking bitches say what?
Wait, but I have to ask, your fanfics, are they, like, what's the dynamic in your fanfics? Your character dynamics?
A man starved. It's my dynamic I look for.
Is it hit that character and you, or is it
Yes,
that character in another character?
No, it's very
that's
reader.
The difference. That's the difference between us, because I read character and character.
Oh.
Normally.
You're shipping.
Yes, I read shipping
You're OTP.
fanfics. I don't read... Yes, I don't read character X reader fanfics.
I do. I like them first persons. Can't say much. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's, like I said, there's no
get it.
judgment. We're just talking about the different styles between us with
No.
fanfiction.
Maybe
It's like, I'm
that's
not-
why I don't look for the more intimate ones, though, you know?
That's
Because
fair.
I'm just more, like...
You're into the
character
story.
and character, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
When I was younger and I was shipping just characters together, because Reader X fanfiction was not popular when we were younger. Like, now, middle schoolers, high schoolers, Reader, like, slash a character is so popular. It used to be taboo. If you were making those, you were seen as a freak.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to hide your vape on camera?
No, I had to cough.
Oh. I was like, is she hiding her vape again?
No. I did used to read them back in Wattpad, especially, was my Reader X Reader era.
Wattpad used to be the taboo site. Like, you were... Like, I don't want to be this person. Teenagers have it so much easier in fanfiction because it's so normalized now. If you mention fanfiction to even, like, outside your, like, normal friend group, even then, you were seen as a freak.
Uh-huh.
You were like, what the fuck are you talking about fanfiction? Now you guys are fucking making edits of characters together on TikTok like it's nothing. You're making edits of your favorite YouTubers like it's nothing. That shit was like you had a burner account and you didn't tell anyone about it.
For real. Like, you had Instagram burner accounts that you would put your little edits or your like, it is insane how, like, normalized it has become to just, on your main profile post an edit of your favorite YouTuber, or, like, that's so crazy.
Hold on. To prove my point, I'm not going to say who it is or show you guys. I'm just going to give a number on my TikTok right now to prove our point. And I know I don't have every single edit of him when I say this. I fucking hope I don't, because I'm a psycho.
I could show my Markiplier one if you don't want to do yours.
I'll just say, like, in the collections, in my Pookie collection, there is... Why are you saying 30? I know there's more than 30 in here. Don't lie to me, TikTok! Oh, it's still loading. That's how many it is. It's loading. The number.
Mine says 32. Yeah.
Hold on, let me try to save something to it. That usually helps. I have 1,284 videos of him alone. In that grouping. And majority are edits, not just clips of him. The fact that you look shocked... Yeah. I'm a fucking freak.
That's more than I have in mine. Mine has 333.
I've never told Fajiggles that number. You're seeing this here on camera first, guys.
I'm not, okay, when I say that's insane, I'm not saying you're insane, but that's just crazy how many there are, is what I'm saying.
I will say, like I said, they're not all edits. Some are just clips of him as well. And I throw them in there.
But still.
Still,
just posting that alone on, like, just a main account with your name on it, and it's
like, your friends are all, like, you have it connected to your other account. You guys are wild. Don't get me wrong. We say this with peace and love. We are proud. We are proud OG shippers. Fangirls.
Absolutely.
We are so proud of the balls you teenage girls have now. But yeah, I understand why YouTubers are scared of you guys now, to be honest. I understand why they don't want to interact with you guys. You're crazy bitches.
This is why we don't do cons anymore.
I will never do a con. I could blow up. I don't think I can do a con.
Mm-mm.
I've been groped as a person so much just outside of, like, YouTube. It terrifies me to go to a con.
Well, you think about it, back in the day, cons, I mean, yeah, you had your crazy fan here or there, but, like, most people would go and see their favorite creator and be some sort of respectful or, like, shy or whatever, but now you've got these people that are out there, and I'm not saying it's everybody, but you have some of these or most of these fans that are like, oh my god, I got to meet this person and I asked him this crazy ass question and did this to them, and it's like, this is why they don't do these things anymore.
I could not talk
too much.
I could not talk to him the way you guys do it in the chat. How you speak to him sometimes. I've seen how people, like, fans of his, the guy I have a crush on, talk to him. It genuinely upsets me for him. Because, like, no wonder he doesn't want to fucking talk to you guys. No wonder he wants nothing to fucking do with you crazy bitches. Honestly, you are fucking bitches, and you fucking deserve that treatment. That's insane that you would treat another human being that fucking badly and be that fucking weird with them. But at the end of the day, like we talked about in the beginning of the video, these are people. They are not characters. Even if they are putting on a bit, you are still talking about another human fucking being. I don't give a fuck what you do to Loki or Bucky and Steve, Crowley and fucking whatever the guy's name is, Hazbin Hotel characters, Hello Boss characters. I don't give a fuck what you do to them. They're fan fiction. It's like a porn game to me. I don't give a fuck. They're not real people. The minute you drag another person into your weird psycho bullshit, I'm sorry, like, okay, granted it's the president, so it's a little different, but there's this level type of fan fiction where it's like, oh, gay Biden. Or, transgender Thomas Jefferson from Hamilton. You guys are freaks for that.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's fucking weird. There's plenty of other trans characters out there you can make fan art of, make fan fiction of. You don't have, because you're drawing the real actor is the problem. In this state, is the problem. I'm sorry, I love every single person who watches my channel. I genuinely will talk to every person. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. The minute you give me bad vibes, I will have you blocked on here. I will suck it. I will take the fucking lost viewer at that point. Because it's too fucking scary out there for you guys to be fucking crazy to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to be that fun person who goes to cons. I'd love me and Fajiggles to do, like, live shows and meet and greets, and then I have to worry about being fucking groped or stabbed even at an event.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of hate I get on a video daily, and I have 200 of you guys here. Imagine 2 million.
To me think of. Okay. So, we were just talking about this earlier. Pedro Pascal, you know, for a while there, he was pretty big on the, like, whole, oh yeah, they call me daddy. Like, he was, like, playing along with it. But if you really, like, looked into Pedro Pascal, he's a very anxious and, like, sweet man. Like, he doesn't like a whole lot of attention and stuff like that. And sometimes I see edits on, like, TikTok and stuff like that of people just being, like, absurdly grotesque about, like, what they want from him or what they would do to him and this and that. And I'm like, do you realize that, like, a digital footprint is a thing? Like,
it is so a thing, it's scary. You guys, they don't comprehend it.
Comment publicly. Yeah, it's like, oh.
I had no digital footprint before I started this, because even as a kid, I was like, I don't want this shit bite me in the ass, because we were starting to see that in middle school and high school. Fajiggles here, who is now putting herself on camera, has almost deleted all of her shit from back in the day, because of either someone else saying something on her own personal stuff, not even words she said, but the idea that that could come and bite you in the ass because someone said something that they shouldn't have said at that time period terrifies her.
Mm-hmm.
And
people
you
get
guys
canceled for stuff that was said, like, 10, 15 years ago, dude. I mean...
Y'all were running around saying the R word in 2010. Imagine having video of that now. You'd be fucked. Everywhere. You would lose out on college. You lose out on your fucking career sometimes. And you guys need to comprehend that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could be on here talking about, like, oh, I have a crush on so-and-so. He does not want me to do that. I know he does not want me to do that. So I don't do it. We make jokes here and there, but I never outright fucking put myself out there and do it. Because A, I don't want that to be the reason I blow up. And B, he doesn't want that on his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking respect that because I'm an adult woman and I'm gonna fucking learn. And I'm gonna fucking grow as a person and understand that. Could that give me a fucking all the attention I want? As, I'm sorry, I'm gonna point out, dressing up as fucking making all my content about another fucking person? Could I blow up from that? Sure, but where's the fucking integrity? You know I'm right. You're giggling because you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's fucking weird.
Like, it was funny the first few times they did it, but then they just made it their whole content on TikTok. Like, it's not okay.
No. And I'm sorry, you guys are doing the same shit with, like, you know, celebrities and fan fiction, and you don't understand because you're either too young or you're selfish. I'm sorry. If you're our age and still doing that shit, you're selfish. You are an adult.
Yep.
I will give some leeway to children in high school, even middle schoolers, because, like, okay, you're gonna look back and cringe at this. If you are even close to 24, dressing up as your favorite YouTuber, making that your whole brand, because it's gotten to the point this person's making money off of that. That's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine this whole channel is just dressed up as another person? Acting like them? Dancing like to their stuff? Yeah, that's fucking weird. There's so much shit wrapped around fanfiction where it's like, yeah, I would love to just sit here and be like, oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to just read little shit, but you guys do make it a toxic fucking community to be part of. Same with character AI. I don't care. You guys want to hate on me? Because I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't be fucking attached to a character AI bot. Shocker. It's insane. How many fucking... I'm sorry, so many of you guys will trauma dump all over TikTok, all over fucking Facebook Reels, all over fucking Instagram. I don't want to be this person. Grow up. I don't give a shit about your problems. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a therapist. I don't know you.
The only way to fix
Why do
your
I...
life is to do it yourself.
Well, it's like, and the same thing with TikToks. We're talking about all these things. You do not need a diary on TikTok. You don't need to write all your fucking feelings on an app. Get a journal. Use your notepad. Because I hate, because we'll talk about this. There's a Love and Deep Space edit going around that now people are using a trauma dump on. I think you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, it's the one where Silas is like, up for a joyride? Where you want to take me? Guess, and then the song Guess plays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all need to fucking sit down. Yeah, I've seen some crazy, like, my ex beat me and guess what happened? Or like, oh, I try to stand up to my... I don't care. I don't need to see this at 7 a.m. Everyone's like, just scroll. When did trauma dumping become normalized? On a dancing app. We used to dance on this app. What are we doing? Genuinely. I can't go a day without being trauma dumped, insulted, or hit on TikTok now. Don't try to riz me up on fucking TikTok. Don't fucking come in my comments trying to ask me out. I don't even fucking know you. You don't even have a profile picture. Get the fuck out of here. You could be 50.
Yeah.
Now, sweetheart, if you're ever in my comment section or in my DMs wanting to hit me up, you know who you are. You can hit me up. You're different. You are the one exception. And you are not who I'm talking to, everyone else. He knows who he is. He'll be able to figure it out. He'll know. Can you imagine it's another big YouTuber going like, me? And I'm like, oh, baby, no. Baby, no.
Oh, baby, no. Baby, no. I'm sorry. You don't got tits.
I'm flattered. What did you say?
I said you don't got tits.
Baby, he's got tits. You don't.
Baby, he's got tits.
You know what? He actually looks great. He doesn't really have tits. It's just a joke. You don't have tits.
No.
You don't have tits. If you're actually stalking my stuff like Fajiggles thinks you are, you don't have tits.
We should probably stop making that joke since I know you just brought up that he's talking about how he has, like, issues with...
I heard that in a video and I was like, oh, did we do this? Did we do this? Because it was out of nowhere. Yeah, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Maybe we should let up on that one a little bit.
You don't got tits. You do look a little bit like Wario.
Tits. We're just playing. Your beard don't connect, though.
Your beard don't connect. I can't fix that. That's facts.
You look like Wario.
Only a little. Only a little. He looks like a tomcat
just
to me,
too.
face. Just in the face.
You're right.
He looks like a little tomcat, and I just want to, like an uncut tomcat, and I just want to squeeze his little puffy cheeks and just...
He gives long-haired Garfield.
Because I always think we're Garfield in, like, the Hello Kitty edits, you know, where it's like, hi, this is Hello Kitty. And he's like, hi, this is Garfield. Like that audio.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I hope for. I just want to make up for the fact he's the baby in his family by breastfeeding him. Not a Sherbie struggles if I'm not being an insane bitch.
Reel it back.
I want to thank everyone for watching. We'll be back.